That song on there is my style. That beat, that vintage Jag made, that's my producer. That sample on there, that whole song was my song.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street Starz. Know what time it is.
Describe that. I just want, because again, like I've been on the road with Jay White, right? Cardi B produced, he did some stuff with a bunch of major artists. And it always amazed me when I would see these talented artists, these talented writers who are artists themselves, go in and they'll go in with the producer and they'll make the hit. And then the artist will just come and just almost like some karaoke shit, regurgitate the hit.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what it's like in the industry in general, or is that just specific to maybe R&B or?
I just think, I'm gonna say this. You got your like what Kawhi Leonard did for the Raptors.
Right.
He played a huge role in changing that team around and bringing them to a chip. You know, right? And some artists are that much where they can do everything and change everything on their own.
Right.
With small little pieces helping. There's also teams like artists I feel like that need to be like the Spurs. To where, yeah, Kanye is a Tim Duncan, but he also has a Tony Parker and a Roman and Ginobili and a Boris Diaw and a Greg Popovich, very heavy, you know what I mean? So I'm not mad at how you get that win.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I do feel like I do play a large role into things, and those that know, but there's a lot of people that don't know certain things. Like, I personally know how much Travis Scott's Birds in the Trap Sing Brian McKnight changed a lot of those weird ass nigga artists because they idolize that album. But what people don't realize is he only has one song to me that's R&B. To me, ever. But really on that album specifically, that was his first album that went like platinum and did his numbers. That was right after he was dating Kylie Jenner.
Right.
Right? That song on there is my style. That's not to discredit him or Bryson, even though we always on that song and collabed. That song on there is my style. That beat, that vintage Jag made, that's my producer. That sample on there, that whole song was my song, right? It was actually called Love Olympics. He changed it the first take. He only changed like 2-3 words on that song.
Right.
That whole song, I gave him the song. I didn't create it with him. I did that at the crib that same day that I met him, right? So a lot of people still to this day, I see them say like that was their favorite song from that album, even though it wasn't a single. And I know a lot of people mimic the sound of that beat. If you go listen to the sound of that beat, and you know what the sample on that beat was? Me, nigga.
You sampled yourself.
My producer did it. He sampled a song.
So you're eating both ways. You eating on the writer and the producer.
He sampled a song that I did called Queen, produced by Mel and Moose, who are two big producers that were signed to Boo. And he sampled my voice. So when they dropped the song without my permission as well, they put it out before we even did the splits. My producer got paid. I got my writing credit, right? And then they had to go back and get clearance from me on my own song.
Crazy.
Yeah, we was one of the few niggas to create that double dip. I sampled my own voice.
Shit. That's hard, bro.
And a lot of niggas don't know shit like that, but it's like I influenced a lot of the culture because Travis Scott is, to me, some of the top 3 influence niggas sound-wise to me was like Migos, Future, Drake, Travis Scott.
Right.
On some like the sound, like how everybody's mimicking the beats. So I'm a part of that, bro. And no one could ever deny me that because I got a song on there that sounds nothing like everything else on that album.
Right.
You know what I mean? That whole album is different until you get to that joint. Shout out to Travis Scott too from Texas, by the way.
Texas, yeah.
And you know what I mean? So my influence is even in Texas, my nigga. One of y'all biggest artists is a part of me. So it's like you can't never discredit me for that. And I do not like that the major artists don't find a way to
show love. To
I don't want to say show love because he showed me love by allowing me in that room because he don't need me. Travis Scott is a genius. But I would like, because I do it.
Right.
I would like some way, form, or fashion on their Instagram or something. They need to create a post for their project of everybody and who did what and tag and put the credit on some album book shit and say, these are all the writers, these are all the producers, these are all the engineers. So when it's all said and done and I'm lit, reach out to these niggas to tell these stories and mimic this sound or whatever.
Right.
Give these people these opportunities. I don't like that part of it.
So do you think that is partially because if I'm the artist, I don't want people working with my team. I'm really trying to gatekeep. Because you see it happen a lot, especially in hip hop, bro. Like a person will shoot a video and post a video and won't tag the actual videographer. because they don't want the nigga stealing a videographer. Do you feel like, or the graphics, the nigga have a cold ass album cover, won't tag the graphic artist. Do you feel that's black on black gatekeeping like that we doing?
You know it is. It's corny to me, bro.
Right.
Like, bro, put the information out there, bro. Bro, I ain't never seen a movie on this earth created by them crackers that I ain't seen all them credits coming down.
Facts.
Bro, y'all niggas can't do the same shit? Y'all can't make a post when that shit come out and do a little boom, 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 so people can see them names? That shit go a long way, bro. What you hiding? I don't like that shit for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
I never liked this shit because, you know, like I said, when I was traveling and I was going to these sessions, Gucci, all these people, and I'm seeing these writers, and I'm sitting here like, yo, where y'all music at though? Because I'm like, you the talent behind the pen.
Yeah.
I want to listen to you.
Yeah.
And then I would find these dope ass artists and be like, damn, why y'all ain't? Why y'all don't even have a feature from the nigga that y'all doing songs from?
Big. They should. And a lot of them, first of all, a lot of the writers, some of the writers just want to stay writers.
Right.
A lot of writers ain't making a lot of money too, by the way.
That's crazy.
A lot of writers ain't making a lot of bread, bro.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.